Video number 8. Now I'm going to deal solely with how IS 465 came into being. Now we have to go back to 2016 when the Irish government established the expert panel. And that expert panel had 3 chartered engineers and a geologist. And they came to Donegal and they came to County Mayo, and they engaged with all the stakeholders concerning what was happening, and especially the defects that were showing up in the properties in Mayo and Donegal, in particular Donegal, because we're the worst affected in the whole entire country. Now, as a result of that, the expert panel delivered their expert panel report, which was based on a desktop study, not a full scientific forensic testing or results that was needed. So their recommendations led to then the Irish government instructing the National Standards Authority of Ireland, which some of us know as the NSAI, who then established a technical committee called TC063. And as you all know, the usual suspects today were all put on that committee, including representations from Donegal County Council, the Mike Action Group, geologists from esteemed universities, etc. And of course, senior civil servants who were driving the train. So, that committee designed and created what we all now know as IS 465, but didn't design and create it on proper forensic testing, but chose to pick a theory that is not based on proper scientific evidence, and that theory was based on, for Donegal, mica freeze thaw and reactive pyrite for County Mayo. Now, the word certain deleterious material is well printed into that report. Now, that standard was published in November 2018, but this is really when the government started their work and the real cover-up that has now left us where we are today. And that defective concrete block standard is the guidance protocol for anyone who wants to test their properties or their blocks, but deliberately chose not to include foundations because it would really open a can of worms if foundations were also included, because the foundations are what the house actually sits on. So we build everything on a foundation in life. So we're now left with this guidance protocol. A guidance protocol, in my opinion, and in others' opinions, and professional opinions, that haven't really spoken that much publicly or condemned IS 465 as yet. IS 465 is the testing mechanism that we are forced to use. And you have your registered 30 engineers nationwide that are registered as IS 465 competent. So, what happened next? Well, what happened next was a number of the individuals that sat on the TC063 committee within the NSAI went on to assist the Irish government in the creation of the statutory instrument SI25, which we all know as the 9010 Defective Concrete Block Grant Scheme, which was passed into law on the 4th of February 2020, which has now been replaced in 2022, finally crossed the line in 2023, the Enhanced Defective Concrete Block Grant Scheme. And I'm going to go into detail in the next video concerning the statutory instrument SI25 and the restrictions that Donegal homeowners have when they test their properties in the 9010 scheme, and if they are allowed to test their properties in the enhanced scheme, what they're actually allowed to test for, which is mica only. And I think everyone knows at this stage that mica is not the cause of the structural defects as promoted by the state and the many state agencies, because reactive iron sulfate minerals and sulfate attack is what is causing the structural defects in Donegal properties. So that concludes this video. I hope you enjoyed, and look out for the next video. See you then. Thank you.